Hi everyone, I'm Rexxar and welcome to the first episode of Catchin Clang. We've received some feedback from the community saying that you guys would like to see more of what we're doing here at Keen Software House. So today we're going to take a look at a bug report from our community and we're going to fix it. So what we're looking at is this report from Captain Blue Pants on our forum. He's saying that if you have a projector on a grid which is turned off and then you modify the grid in a certain way, the projection will show up again even though the projector stays off. So our tester Red here has taken this report and assigned it to me, and he has prepared a world which quickly shows the issue. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so our world is loaded and you can see that this projector is turned off. Now all I have to do is delete this yellow block and the projection should pop up. We just delete this, and there it goes. So you can see the projector is still turned off, but this projection has shown up back here. So the kind of grid modification this is, we've deleted the block that was connecting this block to the rest of this grid, which means that this block has split off into a new grid. This tells me that the projector is listening to the grid split event and doing something it probably shouldn't be doing when it happens. So let's take a look in the projector code and try and find the issue. So we need to find the projector code. It should be here at my projector base. Okay. Now we need to look for the event listener, and I think it's at the bottom here. There, on grid split. So this method is being called anytime the grid is split. And if we look at the code here, it doesn't check to see if the projector is enabled. So it would be really easy to just do a simple check like this. Then the projector will this function will just exit early if the projector is not enabled. However, we don't know what this remap function does, so we should probably investigate and see if it's something important. And it looks like this function is defined right here. See, it calls remap object builder. And this is actually really important. So every block in a grid has its own unique entity ID. And these IDs are used in, for example, the terminal groups. They're used for hotbars in your cockpit and toolbars in sensors, timer blocks, and that kind of thing. So what this does is it goes through each block in the grid and gives it a new entity ID, and then it goes into all of the groups, toolbars, hotbars, and makes sure that the old entity IDs are updated to point to the new block's ID. So this is really important, and we don't want to skip this under any circumstances. So let's follow this a little bit further and see what this set new blueprint function does. Okay. So it looks like all this is doing is copying the new projection into the projector's clipboard. So this is probably something we don't want to skip. Now, let's check this initialize clipboard function and see what this is doing. All right, so this clipboard activate function here, this is what's actually spawning the projection in the world. So it looks like this is what we need to skip when the projector is not enabled. So we should, yeah, it looks like we can just skip this whole thing. So let's back up a little bit into the set new blueprint and just put our check right here. All right, now let's build the game and try our fix. While we're waiting for this to compile, I'll tell you a little bit more about the testing process here at Keen. So what usually happens is the players will report a bug into our forum, on the feedback site, or through Discord with Rexxar. Then one of our testers will take that report and try and repeat the results. If they can reproduce the problem, they will put a new ticket into our internal tracker, and they'll either come up with a set of steps to quickly reproduce the problem, or in this case, they will come up with a world that quickly shows it. This helps programmers like me because we can really quickly and easily reproduce the problem, and if we can reproduce it reliably and quickly, we can find the place in the code where the problem is happening and fix it. So we're back in this world, and again, all we need to do is delete this yellow block. Okay, so nothing happened, that's good. Let's try another grid split. Let's just chop this part of the station off. All right, that didn't work either. Somebody else in the forum thread mentioned that merge blocks also cause this problem, so we'll try that real quick. Okay, those merge blocks are connected. Now we just need to disable them. Come on. Okay, those merge blocks are disabled, and the projection still has not shown up. So let's turn the projector on manually and see if it still works properly. Okay, projector's on and the projection is there in space. So it looks like we fixed the bug. What I would do now is I will commit my fixes into our SVN repository somewhere, then fill out the rest of my ticket on Jira. Then our lead tester will take the ticket back and reassign it to the testers to make sure that my fix works and I didn't accidentally change something else in the game. As long as they don't find any problems with my fix, the ticket will go up to our project lead, who will then merge my changes into the base game, and it will go out in a Thursday update. So I hope you found that interesting. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave it on the forum or on our Discord or even in the YouTube comments. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.